Right now, there is a place on Earth that no human has ever fully explored. It is not on another planet. It is not in another galaxy. It is right here, beneath the water. The deepest point on Earth is called Challenger Deep. It sits at the bottom of the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean, 36,189 feet below the surface. That is almost 7 miles straight down. If you dropped Mount Everest into Challenger Deep, the peak would still be more than a mile underwater. We have better maps of the surface of Mars than we do of our own ocean floor. We have explored less than 20% of the Earth's oceans. Less than 20%. The Moon has been mapped almost entirely. Mars has been mapped almost entirely. But the place that covers 71% of our own planet remains largely unknown. So why? Why in 2026 have we still not explored the bottom of our own ocean? The answer is not laziness. The answer is physics. And physics in this case is trying to kill you. At sea level, the atmosphere pushes down on your body with 14.7 pounds of pressure per square inch. At the bottom of Challenger Deep, that pressure is 1,086 times greater, 8 tons per square inch. A standard submarine would be crushed like a paper cup before it got anywhere near the bottom. In 1960, two men became the first humans to reach the bottom of Challenger Deep, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh. It took them 5 hours to get down. When they arrived, they could only stay for 20 minutes because the window cracked. Two human beings, at the bottom of the world, watching a crack in their only protection. And they stayed anyway. What they saw at the bottom shattered everything science thought it knew. Life, at 36,000 feet, in complete darkness, under 8 tons of pressure, in water just above freezing. Life. Science had believed nothing could survive those conditions. They were wrong. If life exists at the absolute extreme of what Earth can offer, then life can exist almost anywhere. That single discovery is one of the primary reasons scientists now believe there may be life beneath the ice of Europa, one of Jupiter's moons. A crack in a window at the bottom of the ocean changed how we think about life in the universe. Since 1960, only 3 crewed missions have ever reached the bottom of Challenger Deep. 3. More than 600 people have been to space. More than 4,000 have climbed Everest. 3 people have reached the deepest point on our own planet. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron became the 3rd person to reach Challenger Deep. He went alone. He collected samples and documented species never seen before. Scientists found microorganisms that belong to no known category of life. New life, on Earth, in 2012, found 7 miles beneath the surface of the water you can see from a beach. But the ocean doesn't just hide life, it hides history. More than 3 million shipwrecks lie on the ocean floor. 3 million. Ancient trade routes, lost cities, artifacts from civilizations we have never heard of, all sitting in the dark, waiting. In 2000, researchers discovered the ruins of an ancient city off the coast of India, Dwarka, submerged under 40 meters of water, carbon dated to at least 9,500 years old, older than the pyramids, older than Stonehenge, and it was sitting underwater the entire time. While we were mapping Mars, 70% of the oxygen you are breathing right now was produced by the ocean, not by forests, not by trees. Every second breath you take comes from the deep, and we barely know what lives there. We have sent probes to the edge of the solar system. We have photographed black holes 55 million light-years away, but 7 miles below the surface of our own ocean. There are creatures we have never named. We didn't go to the moon because it was easy. We went because it was there. The bottom of the ocean is also there. It is closer than the moon. It is older than the stars, and almost nobody has ever seen it.